Sambacholo. My name is Nicole Mjoli for those of you who don't know me, and for those of you who do, welcome back. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you guys are doing well and keeping warm. Anyway, guys, this is part 2 to the previous video that I uploaded, which was about financial thermostats and the mindset when it comes to money. If you do not know about financial thermostats or the money mindset or stuff like that, please do check out that video before you watch this one. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys tips and tricks and what I did to basically help me improve my financial mindset and thermostat. Anyway, guys, I hope you do enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to tell me what you would like to see on this channel, what you would like to see me talk about or hear me talk about, or what you would like to see me do. And I will make sure that I do take that into consideration, because what you guys want to know is very important to me. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I did when I was working on my finances and all those things is I figured out what my financial thermostat is or was, right? So basically the reason why you need to know what your financial thermostat is so that you can know where you have to start so that you can improve. If you don't know your financial thermostat, how are you going to improve it? How do you improve something that you do not know? So how do you figure out what your financial thermostat is, right? What you need to do is basically go into your bank accounts and all those things, and then check which amount of money you normally have in your account. So I'm not talking about after you get paid, or after you just got money immediately. I'm talking about after some time, which number is basically the number that your account always goes back to. That can be negative balance, that can be 0, or that can be maybe 500, 10,000 or whatever. That is your financial thermostat, and you need to know this number so that you can know where to go from there, right? And then obviously after figuring out what my financial thermostat was, I could work on it, right? Another thing you need to do is figure out what your money beliefs are. So money beliefs are basically the things or thoughts and feelings that are instilled in your brain, or that is part of you and how you feel or think about money. You know, an example I made in my previous video is basically like thinking money doesn't grow on trees. That is a money belief, right? You also need to figure out what your positive money beliefs are, what your negative money beliefs are. And sometimes it's difficult to know what your money beliefs are, but you really need to think about how you feel about money. Like, for instance, if you see a rich person and you feel that person is probably nasty and rude and cheeky and mean, that means you have a negative belief towards money, because when you see a rich person, you see evilness, you see nastiness, and that could subconsciously be stopping you from making money, right? So figure out what your money beliefs are and then work on them. So one of the ways in which you can work on them is by using affirmations. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, they do work. The way affirmations work, you know, when you tell your brain something, or when you tell your conscious mind something, eventually the conscious mind will force this information into the subconscious mind. So if you're telling yourself every day, I'm broke, eventually your subconscious mind is going to believe it, take it as the truth, and then make sure that you are broke, right? If you keep telling yourself, I'm rich, I have money, I'm abundant, you know, I don't lack anything, more life, your brain will eventually program that into your subconscious. So affirmations is one way in which to reprogram your subconscious mind when it comes to money beliefs. And I'm sure you guys have noticed this behind me in my videos, right? Oh, mind the dear Margarita. But anyway, this is basically how I keep my affirmations close by. You know, I have on here, I'm healthy and filled with energy, I'm content and at peace, money loves me, and all those positive things when it comes to money. So what this does is every day I see this thing, every day. Wow, every day. So at the end of the year or whenever, this is like programmed into my brain. Another thing that I used was visualization. So I would visualize having a lot of money in my bank account, and for days and weeks or whatever, I would visualize having a specific amount, and therefore when your brain has seen that you have that money, you can work towards having that money. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but basically visualization is a way of stimulating the brain, because remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and something fake. Doesn't, like when you sleep asleep, for example, and you wake up from a nightmare, you don't wake up like, okay, I know that was it. You wake up like, oh my gosh, and then you realize, okay, whew, that wasn't real, right? So that's why it's important to put these things in your brain so that, girl, boy, you can work towards it and to make money. All right, so in the meanwhile, while you're working on your money mindset and all those things, another thing that you can do is basically force yourself to save. And when I say force yourself, I don't mean if you're getting 10,000 Rand and your expenses add up to 8,000 Rand per month, now you need to force yourself to save 2,000. No, you can start with a small amount and you can save, maybe let's say start off with 500 Rand. Force yourself to save that 500 Rand. You'll get so used to not using that 500 Rand, and if you start with a small amount, you won't miss that money, you know, like it will be out of your mind, but you won't need it, you know. So that's why I say starting with a small amount of money is what helped me, and it might be able to help you, right? And then also another thing to remember is when you are saving and when you are forcing yourself to save, fix the money or put it into an account where it's difficult to access, right? So what I did is I saved my money in one of my captive accounts, and I made it a fixed account, right? And then another thing which I did to help me reprogram my brain was budgeting. I know for some people it might be difficult, but if you see the numbers in front of you and you write down your savings goals and all that, then that will also help you. Like seeing the numbers helps you a lot. And on top of budgeting, you need to track your money. You don't just budget and then go, okay, well, I budgeted. No. You budget and then you track the money, see where it goes, see where you spend it, and all those things. And then lastly, you need to watch this. Like I said, your brain believes anything you tell it. You need to watch your words. You need to speak things. You know, people say power of the tongue. Well, it goes both for positive and negative things. If you are thinking negative and speaking negatively over your financial what's, honey, that's going to happen. It's what's going to be in your account. If you say I'm broke, you're going to stay broke. And a way in which you can avoid using words like that. Let's say someone wants to borrow money from you. Instead of saying, "Nake broke," say, "My money is fixed somewhere, like it's tied up somewhere. I can't access it right now, so I won't be able to help you." And the more you say it, the more your brain starts to believe it, you know? And, you know, it just becomes this cycle of saying, believing, achieving, saying, believing, achieving. Ooh, I like that. Saying, believing, achieving, right? So, yeah, to summarize it off, firstly, figure out what your financial thermostat is. Work on your financial thermostat. Force yourself to save and invest and do all those things, and start with a small amount of money, right? Then watch your words, because your words become reality. Budget and track your money so that you know where it goes. So, of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you guys what I did to help me achieve my financial goals, and this can help you as well, and I hope that it does help you. It's not financial advice again, but I hope this helps you guys. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please let me know as well what you would like to see, what you wouldn't like to see, what you love, what you hate, and all that. Like I said, I'm open to constructive criticism. Until next time, bye.